Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Ink and Whimsy. I'm Laura Daniels and I'm looking forward to our time together today. I'm going to be sharing, well, let's put it this way. Have you ever looked at a kit and gone, oh my gosh, I wish I knew ahead of time what other people are going to use the kit for? That's what we're going to do. This is the Woodland Explorer Limitless Kit and Essentials Kit from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Two best friends, Meredy and Paula, started this company, and Meredy each month will pick out a myriad of different pieces of cardstock from different companies. For example, you have 49 Market, we have Simple Stories, we have Little Builder, Awesome Stars, Carta Bella. We have so many different beautiful pieces of cardstock. And she brings together a kit with all the accoutrements and the embellishments, and then the creativity begins where you just pull out different photos to kind of, decide how you want to bring some pages together. So I thought I would share with you what photos I'm going to be using with this kit as soon as I share a few of my favorite embellishments that come with this kit that Meredy included. Now this is the 49 Market, and these are, oh, these frames, look at them. Peach frame sets. So you have the larger all the way down to the smallest of sizes, which looks like it's about a 3x4. So we have the frames. Now let me tell you first, this is two different paper packs. It's the same paper pack, but I got the second one as an add-on. This way, if I ever wanted to do a double page spread and use two of the same sheets, I could do that. But I also wanted to be able to, when I do a scrapbook spread and I have cut something up and it's all ready for me to create page one, I want to be able to pull out the page and go, this is the page I used and this is how I cut it, to be able to show it to all of you. So several reasons I have both, but this is all, let's say it's page A, this is all page B. So as you're looking down, you're seeing what the flip side of the paper pack is. Now here's some of my other favorite pieces that come in this kit. This is a Simple Stories, and it's all about Winnie the Pooh. And my daughter had a Winnie the Pooh stuffed doll, so I'm excited to do a spread. I'll show you those photos. But this has a lot of little journaling cards and strips to be able to play with. So this is a fun set. Let me just show you that a little closer so I don't need to go in detail over. I love that one right there. Pooh's Corner. Do y'all remember reading those stories? This is the second ephemera set, and this is more about florals, and it brings out, look how beautifully that matches right there. Brings out the neutral grays, a little bit of peach, and then that mustard color. And this is also Simple Stories. And then the alphabet set is called Alphabet Soup from Doodlebug Design. So you can see how Meredy brings in so many different pieces. And this is the chipboard words and phrases. I like adventure, awesome, explore, play. Let's have some fun, people. Let's have some fun. All right. And then this is another one of my favorites. It's a die cut set with all of these different pieces of ephemera. And one of my favorites in it are these little envelopes. And I think I could get so creative with these, using them as a place where you could do a pull tab coming in and out of. And then there are journal cards. There's just so much in this. I'm not going to go through all this in detail because Meredy does a phenomenal unboxing video. But these are all the different pieces in it. And I'll link her video below. The primary point of my video is to show you my thoughts on what I want to do with this kit. So if you're thinking about getting it, you'll have some, I guess, some inspiration as to, oh, I never thought of using those kind of photos. So I'm going to clear this away, and I'm going to take out my 4 different photo sets and show you what photos I want to use with which pieces of this beautiful cardstock and ephemera. So I'll be right back once I clear it away. Alrighty, so I thought the way we do this is I'd show you the photos and then I'd bring in the pieces of cardstock that I'm thinking would look good to use with it. Now, as always, I am not held to what I'm showing you because things could totally change. All right, so these are vintage old black and white photos that my mom had, and she was divvying up which ones she would give to my brother Billy, to me, and to my sister Lorraine. And I got these photos. They're old, but I absolutely love them. This was 1964, so I'm just 2 years old, which means my brother is 2 years older, so he is 4 years old. And they're all here's 65, so I'm 3, and this is 67, so I'm 5 years old, but it's all just me and my brother, which I love. So looking at this kit, I was real excited to bring about a vintage feel, right? Thinking of reading primers. I loved how this looks old and vintage with the photos. Just look at this right here. I'm trying to figure out how to actually show this to you. To bring out some blue, and then this piece of cardstock, which is all the old primers and readers. So look at how this comes together. Now they're black and white, so I can use really any color cardstock I like. That's one of the benefits of using black and white photos. But also here, there's all the black writing, and then look at the ephemera that's in this set right here. All the old tags and flashcards for learning words and all that. Where is that? Where's that whole thing? So I was excited to use some of these in the layout to just have fun with it. And here we have the different flashcards. We have these little tags. Look at these. Won't this all just look adorable with these old photos? So I'm excited. This is my first set. I will move these aside and show you my next set of photos. So let's set these aside, me and my brother Billy. All right, here we go. Now this second set of photos is of my daughter with her Pooh Bear. And I couldn't even tell you how old she is. What, maybe 2 or 3? Look at these photos. She loved that Pooh Bear. Now Dwayne, it was always the Dalmatian puppy, and Lauren, it was Pooh Bear. And wherever either of them went, they were carrying their stuffed animals. So here are the photos, and these are the pieces of cardstock that I thought would really bring this out. My first choice is this piece of cardstock, and it's called That's My Boy. The flip side is this beautiful plaid that I'm going to be using on another spread. But I chose this because it brings out more of the color of the stuffed Winnie the Pooh. However, these are dark photos, so I need more than this piece of cardstock to kind of brighten these different photos. So I thought, well, let's bring in these playful stars. Obviously, I'm not as elegant as slipping in the cardstock. And then I thought, let me bring this in because it has the blue from her hat. And then to bring in this for some more muted shades. Now see, I think all that looks beautiful together. And I want to bring out one of these frames just to see how they would look. I love these frames. Here's one right here. Look at this one. And see, look at it on this, and it's still bringing out this color. Meredy does such a beautiful job just bringing in cardstock from different companies and have it all work together. And see the playfulness of the stars, the blue. I think this will be real fun. And we can't forget Pooh Bear. So we have these pieces of ephemera from this set and also this one over here. So we have a bigger Pooh Bear. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you have a child that loved Pooh Bear. This is going to be it. And then we have this piece of cardstock right here. I don't think so there. We need something much lighter, don't we? Yeah. Okay. I am loving this. I'm getting everything all mixed up, but that's okay. All right, so let's set these aside. So we have Pooh Bear, we have antique photos. Let's see what the next set of photos are. And we have, oh, our girls' trip. Mom and I flew to Washington State to visit my sister Lorraine for our first girls' trip together. And these are the main photos. This is an extra photo, but I'm focusing for the color scheme for these right here, and then we'll bring in these other two photos. But if you look at the back wall, it was very rustic looking, so I wanted to bring that out, and just the scone and the blueberry muffin and the plate. Goodness, it's like it was made for this. I wanted to bring in this blue as well as this blue right here, because I do have us outside at some point, but see, the blues are bringing in the blues in the background there. And keep in mind, when I'm choosing my cardstock, you're not going to see as much of this cardstock as you're seeing right here, because I always do it on a base page, and I may tear the paper, use a corner of it, but I love how this brings out the colors in these photos. Now I have two different sizes of Mom and two different sizes of this right here, but this will bring out the blue in the sky in the background. So I think this will look really nice together. We went and got our blueberry muffin and our scone, and then we went for a walk to walk it off. Yes, that is how it works. And excuse me, I keep clearing my throat, but allergy season in North Georgia, oh my gosh, it is crazy. Oh, you know what I forgot? I was going to show you these frames. Well, of course, I'm curious how these frames look. Look at that. I love it. Frames add so much. How would it look on one of these? I'm not sure about that with these colors. Let's see. It's such a muted orange. It still looks good. You know why? Because it's the off-white with the orange further out to the side. That's why. Yeah, that looks good. All right, now this next one, my daughter and I had taken a walk with her dog Ava around this local park that has a pond. So I have all these photos, those are exactly the same, that we took, and I wanted to scrapbook them. Now look at her plaid shirt. Does that have you thinking of anything? Boy, I got a lot of doubles here. I think I can send her a photo. What do you think? I should send a photo to my daughter. All right, here we go. These are doubles also. Yes, I'm sure that's why I have doubles, so I can send them. All right, so let's pull out the plaid that I was thinking for these photos. Look at that. It brings out the yellow, the green, the plaid, and of course I'm wearing blue, but look, there's a little blue. Hello. And then we have this plaid right here. Goodness. There we go. Let's slide that under. Now, they obviously won't be side by side, but look how these colors match with this also. These look real good, I think. And then we have the blue sky, so of course we need to bring in some blue. So look at those. And let's try the frame and see how this looks. Would you look at that? Is that not beautiful? And then even if you just did it on the blue, on the plaid, piece of torn plaid coming down the side with a little bit of blue. Oh my gosh, that'll look beautiful. All right, now with this set, I was thinking of using this ephemera that has the blue flowers because we're outside. So this won't have a Pooh Bear, but it may have some of these flowers here. Isn't that pretty? All right. So, do I have any more photos? I'm done, but don't forget, we have the alpha stamps. How will that look? And then we have this right here, these chipboard phrases. This is Cartabella, but adventure. Look at the word adventure, how nice that would go. Play would just be perfect. Explore, discover. Oh yeah. imagination I could use on the one with my brother and I when we were little children and their imagination. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of did it off the cuff. Merity, like I said, does a phenomenal unboxing video, but I always wonder what people are going to do with their kits and what photos they'll use, because it always inspires me to dig into my box of photos. So I hope this was helpful to you in that way. If it is, let me know in the comments if this is the type of video you like to see. And until we meet again for my next scrapbook video, God bless and have an incredible day. Bye-bye.